Well, I'm running for the U.S. Congress because I think we could do better for our district. You know, we need somebody that'll support and defend the Constitution. It's not going to keep extending the debt. It's not going to vote for unconstitutional things like the Patriot Act. You know, we could just do better. We need good representation in Washington.
So where did you grow up?
I grew up in Iron River, Michigan.
What was your child life like?
That was pretty good. I rode my bike a lot, walked a lot. I used to collect pop cans for baseball cards and whatever else we needed, or I wanted, because, you know, we didn't have a lot of money, so.
Just lived with what you had and worked with what you had.
Pretty much. Yeah. And I would say, well, if you want it, work for it.
You got out of the Air Force in 2009, you said?
Yes. I was an F-15 crew chief at Seymour Johnson for a while. And then I got orders to station out at Tyndall Air Force Base as an instructor. I taught jet mechanics for new crew chiefs that came in the military on live aircraft. And after that, I got out. I started a shop here.
And you started a business here in Iron Mountain, Michigan.
Yes. I surely did. Well, while you're active duty, you're non-biased as far as political things go. So there was a lot of things in politics that I read and followed, I was interested in, but you can't really say a whole lot while you're in the military. So once I got out, I could actually start participating and doing stuff. So then I got involved in the party. You know, I became a state delegate, and I went down there, and I became a national delegate.
And obviously you're running as a Republican.
Yes.
And your opponent is going to be Dan Benishak.
Yes, yes he is. Well, you know, healthcare is a big issue this year, and I don't believe the government should be involved in healthcare. It should be between the doctor and the patient. Government should be in there telling you that you have to buy it, you need it, you got to have it whether you want it or not, otherwise we're going to dock you, we're going to fine you. I mean, really? They're going to force me to buy something?
So did you have any bad experience yet with insurance, or did any of your policies cancel that you felt Obamacare yet?
Not yet. But for my health care, I go to the VA, is usually where I go.
So needless to say, a few months back when the government shutdown happened and the paychecks were the money was said not to be coming to the vets, were you a little scared then for?
I suppose I was a little perturbed that they did that. But also, you know, it wasn't just about shutting down the government. The one thing about the shutdown that really upset me was that the president felt it's okay to shut down our national monuments. They're not the federal government's anyway, they're the people's monuments. That really annoyed me. That annoyed me that he barricaded the World War II Memorial. And those are some of the best people out of our society, and you're not going to let them have their own memorial.
Did you see where the bikers and other people went in there and tore those barricades down?
I did. You know, and if I was a congressman, you better believe I would have been there tearing those barricades down. I think that Upper Peninsula is rich, really rich in resources. We have excellent things that we can bring to the market, natural resources. You know, we got the best iron ore in the world from what I hear. You know, we got the shipping lanes with the Great Lakes. We got railways, but they should be doing more. We should be able to bring all these things to the market. You know, the government's been getting in the way in a lot of this stuff, and I think we should get the government out of the way so that we can boost our economies. We can create jobs in the area. You know, and with modern technology, we should be able to do a lot of this stuff, the copper mining, the iron mining, all this stuff, with minimal impact to the environment. Because you know, modern technology. So, you know, that's one of my issues. I really think that we should get the industry moving a lot better than they are. You know, his voting record is not very good, in my opinion, as far as constitutional standards go. You know, me being prior military, I took an oath a long time ago when I joined the Air Force, and it meant a lot to me. You know, I said I'd support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. And so did he when he became a congressman. And his voting record, I just don't understand how you can be defending the Constitution with the way he votes. On not all issues, but some issues, like the Patriot Act. You know, and as far as raising the debt limit every single time, isn't he worried about our children's future, the future of the country? You can't run a country with tons and tons of debt. There's going to be a breaking point. If I was congressman, I'd do everything I can to work for pro-gun issues. You know, any of these anti-gun issues are anti-Second Amendment. You know, the Second Amendment says Congress shall make no law. It's plain and simple. I mean, it's right there. Anybody can read it and understand it. It's not that hard.
So you think you got what it takes to fix the government as well you fix cars?
Well, it's not about one person. You know, it takes numbers to change it. It's not going to be just one single person going around, I'm going to change everything, because it doesn't work like that. You have to have the numbers. You know, there has to be more than one person in Congress. Everybody has to work together to get the laws changed back to constitutional standards. You know, we got people up there right now like Ted Cruz, we got Rand Paul, we got Massey and Mosh, but we need more people to stand up with them. That's where you're going to get the real change.
Somebody that's willing to get their hands dirty and jump right in.
Absolutely. I'm not scared. I served for the military.
To me, you running for Congress and right now you're under a car, that just floors me. I mean, you don't see that. You don't see that in government nowadays, where candidates really come from a hard life, where they get their hands dirty. Everything is given to them, it seems, but...
And everybody seems to think it's about money, and it's not.
I don't think you can get rich working for the government.
It's about liberty. Limited government. That's the federal government's existence is supposed to protect your liberties, your freedoms, not the other way around. You're not supposed to ask the government for permission to do everything. It was designed that way deliberately. I decided to stand up. You know, we need real Americans to stand up and fight for our country. More people that believe in the Constitution. That's the only way we're ever going to get what we want. You're not going to get it by yelling at the television. You're not going to get it by just patting each other on the back in a little group and saying, yeah, you're right, and then going home. You have to stand up. You have to volunteer to, like, I'll do it. You know, I'll put my name in. I'll stand up and you know, give the people a choice. You shouldn't have to always go to the ballot box and choose the lesser of two evils. I put my name in and let the people decide. My name is Arcand, and I'm running for Congress for Michigan's 1st District.